pandemic has been going on for a very long time, and Hollywood feels that getting these movies meant for theaters at home has lost its luster. I don't think so. I was delighted to get the Croods: A New Age as a screener, and you'll be able to stream it relatively soon as well. First, it's going to go to theaters as part of AMC and Universal's. Well, now Universal has this deal with a number of theater companies, but it's going to be about 17 days until you can get it on PVOD. And it's just a delight wherever you want to watch it. I was so happy to get it in my inbox. I was like, oh boy, it's going to be a great evening. And the movie didn't disappoint. Just like the first Croods. Remember how good the first Croods was? And it was like, how is this movie this good? Well, I would say the same holds for the sequel. Now, does the Croods: A New Age reinvent the wheel? Not story-wise, no. But animation-wise, wow! I don't think I've ever seen voice work matched so amazingly with facial animation. I mean, to say these characters come to life feels like an understatement. Watching them was absolutely incredible. It was like heightened realism in a glorious sense. I never got tired of watching the voice work and the animation work in tandem. I was like, it just keeps getting better. The amazement never wore off for the entire time I was watching the film. And I'm happy to say that nobody phones it in voice work wise. Nicolas Cage at the beginning of the movie, he says "Kangadillos" with not only a straight face, but he means it. He's thrilled to be saying it. I mean, I know he was just in Spider-Verse, but he did a great job there too. And Nicolas Cage, I think for better or worse, he's always game. But he was really good here. And Emma Stone and Ryan Reynolds, they're very busy actors. That they came back to do this sequel and do it so well, I think really speaks to their character and professionalism and also the quality of the project. I mean, they didn't have to come back, and they clearly saw that it was worth their time. And it definitely was. Emma Stone, by the way, is 2 for 2, having also recently returned for Zombieland 2, another blast from the past. It really, I'm not kidding, it really does make me have an added level of respect for both Stone and Reynolds that they returned to do this, because they are the heart of the film, just as they were with the first one. Now, Peter Dinklage, he's not quite as busy. He's got some room in the old schedule, but he does a great job. He's a wonderful addition. He should be busier. His line readings are superb, and he really should do more voice work. I thought he did a great job. And overall, the Bettermans are just really well designed. They were a delight in the trailer, and there's much more where that came from, I'm happy to say. Also, Kelly Marie Tran, she might have found her calling as a voice actress. Well, that's where she's getting a lot of the work right now. She's here, she's doing the upcoming Disney Raya and the Last Dragon. But it was hard for me to believe, watching this or listening to this in this case, that this was the same actress who was saddled with Rose Tico. I mean, the performances are just night and day. And it just goes to show how important it is to have a good role with good writing. Her John Betterman quickly became one of my favorite characters. I mean, Kelly Marie Tran is talented. That Ryan Johnson just, really could not have done more damage to her career and image. It's really unfortunate. I hope that she continues to work so hard to correct it, and this is definitely a step in the right direction. I'd love to see her I know she's done a little live action, but I'd love to see her do something on a bigger scale that would get her the redemption she so clearly deserves. And I just loved all the characters. And also, I loved the world that they inhabit. The animation team didn't phone it in either. I was thrilled from the exotic animals and plant life to a treehouse that is truly a modern-day Swiss Family Robinson. I loved this treehouse. It was amazing. And they always were constantly revealing new aspects of the whole compound, which I thought was fantastic. The film is just a constant visual treat, literally everywhere you look on screen, throughout the entire film. And the story ain't bad either. Well, it's pretty typical family drama. There are enough wrinkles and character quirks to make it fun, plus some very good comedy and action sequences. And I have to say, I also really like the strong focus on women. Not just great characters, and spotlighting a strong female friendship, by the way, between Dawn and Eep. I thought that was lovely. And this movie definitely passes the Bechdel test. But also, let's just say, because I don't want to give it away, in the third act, they do an Amazons meets Hard Rock scenario that came out of nowhere intentionally, and that I really enjoyed. I was like, what the heck is this? Don't stop, I love it. I mean, as I said, the first Croods was a delightful surprise, and I feel the same way about the sequel. It's not like breaking the mold, but when it comes to animated movies, particularly like DreamWorks fare, you just don't get any better than this unless, I mean, the Croods 2 isn't going to be winning any, it's not a best animated feature contender, but, I thought that, as enjoyable as Trolls World Tour was, this to me was better. I just really liked it. I thought it was really, really strong. And it did feel like it was a theatrical release. I just really, really enjoyed it. The Croods 2 hits theaters this week if you'd like to see it on the big screen. But if you have a big screen at home, or any screen, you'll be able to get it on PVOD either in 17 days or close to Christmas. Universal hasn't quite clarified yet, but sometime in December, you'll be able to watch this thing on any screen you'd like. And I definitely think at some point it's worth your time. So that's my review of The Croods, A New Age. Share your thoughts down below. Subscribe today. And of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.